members of the Shoe Lovers Association. We are here today to honor my favorite pair of white Vans. It was hard to choose between all of the shoes that I have in my closet, but I thought these ones were the best ones to give away to someone else because I have finally decided to downsize my shoe closet. So they lie here in this casket that I have to be donated to Goodwill. These shoes have been through a lot in the last 3 years I have had them. I am sure I have walked at least 300 miles in them in the last 3 years. I remember walking 2 miles through the snow in them in the winter of 2017, just trying to get to my destination. I also remember walking miles in them to get to a concert one summer with my best friend Kylie. They were the shoes that I was wearing when I got engaged to my future husband Bryce. These shoes have seen the best and the worst of times. I was wearing these shoes when I had to run away from a dog that was trying to attack me on my own street that I live on, and I actually lost one of them while I was running away. After I saw that the dog had finally disappeared and wasn't chasing me anymore, I went back to find my shoe, and it was still there in the middle of the road, untouched by anything. These shoes were so hard to keep clean though, but that's why I loved them. They were hard to keep clean because I like to go on walks after it rained, because I like the smell of the air after it rains. So there was mud everywhere, of course, and I would accidentally step in mud puddles and get them all dirty. I also stepped right in some mud one day, and one of my shoes actually came off of my foot, and my shoes were just caked in mud from the bottom to the top. And I had to come home right away and scrub them in the sink to try and get them clean, because I did not want the mud to start drying, because then it'd be even harder to get all of it off. You could also not put them in the washer to try and get them clean, because it would ruin the material of these shoes and the elastic that they have on them. These shoes have a lot of character left in them, even though the elastic on them has started to wear over time due to me wearing them almost every day for the last 3 years. This bond that we have together is very hard to break, but breaking this relationship up that has formed is the best thing to do for both of us. Even though these are my favorite shoes of all time, I feel as if someone else will love them just as much as I have in the last 3 years. Although they do say one man's trash is another man's treasure. That is why I will be sending these shoes off to Goodwill in hopes that someone else will get a good life out of them. And hopefully they can build a bond with them like I did. Thank you for your service, my favorite white man.